Alright, you should be able to hear me now. Welcome to the stream, John. You made it very early. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Turning from Fort Leonard from the USA. That's really cool. What heresy is this? I see the disciples, but no Corky. Don't worry, Corky's alive and well, Damien. There's only 5 of the guys with me right now, mainly because I'm just making it a bit easier for myself by not taking absolutely everyone with me. Now, just need to try and remember what I'm doing. I think I have a general idea. It's the quest that involves curing myself of Corpus or whatever. I'm doing well, John. Thank you for asking. Yeah, busy day at work, but not too bad. No, let me see what I can do. I've literally got tons of Morrowind tabs open, just so I can refer back to them. Okay. So. Just trying to think. Just get to know, talk to. Trying to think. Okay. Alright, have you heard about the supposed toes healing here at James River Church? No, I have not heard anything about that. Alright, all 5 of you are here. I'm gonna leave you here for now. Ugh. It's always one, and it's the old guy. Surely your hip must be out of shape. I don't know how you're the one that manages to catch up to me. Alright, so. Go in here. Now they're not following me anymore. Can only stay for a little bit. It's almost lunchtime here at the school. Let's see how upset you get with your friends in 20 minutes. We shall see. We shall see. I'm not going to try and jinx anything. First things first. Buckmouth Legion Fort. Oh wait, that's near Alderaan, isn't it? Yeah. give me 1 second. Alright, let me figure out when the Sabbath day is. So, 140, 147, 154, 161, 168, 175. 175 is the next Sabbath day. Man, I've had to get really good at my 7 times tables for this challenge. Turn the volume up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
there she is.
Go ahead, stranger.
Alright, so I could just go straight to the location. Hey, Mr. Fair, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Good to see you again. Yeah, I could just go straight to the cavern if I find it on the map, but I think it's better that, because apparently, according to the guide, if I literally just go to Narmok to ask for directions, it'll actually mark the location on my map, which should be very helpful. So having it actually marked on the map in the game will just make a difference, I think. Delta Wolf, good to see you again. How have you been?
Where would you like to go?
There should be a boat around here, I think. There it is. Not that one. This one. Pretty good. Good to hear. Glad you're doing well. Alright, so if I speak to literally anyone in Narmok, I could even speak to this guy. And just ask about Ilunibi. And a contact point. Oh, my disposition was already high enough, which is good.
We welcome you freely.
What's the contact point? Okay. So it marks the Kartak point, not the actual location, which is a bit annoying, but I can handle it. And because I'm not... Yeah, are my disciples doing well? Yeah, they're all fine. I've only got 5 of them with me. Well, not with me right now, but in Aldaroon, who I'm going to take with me.
Speak, traveler.
I'll be honest, you're going to spoil me with all these streams, making my work days a lot less boring. Well, I'm glad to hear. Good to see you, Nothing Nobody. And Mimey, I only just noticed your comment from 5 minutes ago. Good to see you as well. You're quite the busy little beaver there. You're on vacation or just wanting to get this over with at this point? It's like I've got a little bit more time on my hands, or it's like when in my evenings I find I have a bit less to do and think I might as well fill it. I don't like being unproductive, so I just want to fill my time with these streams. I think I'm also learning to just enjoy them a little bit more. Especially, I think it's a bit more exciting now that I'm actually getting back to the main quest and seeing that while I'm not necessarily close, there's clear progression there. I'm just happy to be making progress. Grinding reputation points was not exactly the most fun and riveting thing, I'll admit, but now that I'm back on the main quest, I'm hopeful.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
But yeah, Nothing Nobody and Mimey, good to see you both. How are you both doing today? The last stream was the only stream I can remember so far where one of you made it to the stream and the other didn't. Which is a rare occurrence, that's for sure. Oh, they're not in Aldrin, they're in Balmora. Anyway, I've just been asking questions in the location just so I could get the car tag point marked on my map, just to make things a little bit easier. I thought it'd mark the actual final location, not a nearby one, which is a bit annoying, but it'll do, I think. I thought it was worth just travelling there by myself just to get it. And now I can travel there with my followers. At work, nothing special. Yeah, fair enough. We kind of have you do a lot of side stuff out of necessity, so that makes sense. Yeah, it's fair enough. I'm glad we did it, and I've appreciated your help so much of it. It's definitely made things a lot easier. Oh, your last stream was on Monday, right? I always miss your streams on Mondays because I'm never around on that day. Also doing better. Getting over a cold. I think it was on Monday. Yeah, you might be right. I don't remember. I think it was Monday.
We make a special trip.
But yeah, it's just rare seeing one of you attend and the other don't. It's normally either you both make it or neither of you make it. Okay. Aldrin. Grinding reputation points. Are you running a fantasy brothel now? Probably should have just taken them to Narmok with me, considering how close it is. But hey ho, it's not a big deal. And yeah, because I've only got 5 of them with me, and Corky is not one of them, it means I can actually swim to the location. Ugh. As long as I don't have this annoying cat do its thing. I'm surprised, to be fair, there's not seemed to be a thing about Khajiit. Can Khajiit swim? Because I know cats don't like water. Is there any kind of law suggesting that Khajiits don't like it anyway? Either? Like, or are Khajiits fine?
I'm waiting.
This time I don't have a boring meeting to sit through, so I can chat a bit easier. Praise has done Mary Jesus. Alright, there's 5 of them. Khajiit? Yeah, they can swim. Will your Khajiit swim? It depends on his mood, I suppose. Yeah, those are 2 very different questions. But let's see. Okay, they killed the slaughterfish. I'm not too bothered if it damages them a little bit. I doubt it will. So far, so good. They've swum a few small strokes. Corky is not with Christian because there was a council of the disciples and there was a small barbecue after. No, Corky is alive and well. He is still a true disciple of God. I was wondering when it was going to notice us. Ah, it was going to... Baldrick's size, seriously. Olumbi is not to be underestimated with what you're about to go through. I mean it, it's going to be rough. Okay, well... Here's hoping I can deal with it. I think you said there's a lot of magical spells, so... If I can, perhaps, do that trick where I just kind of make them use up all their spells near the door... In theory, it shouldn't be too bad if I just keep luring all of them to the door. I think the key here is not, because it's knowing it's going to be rough, is to not try and speedrun it. I think the key is not to try and speed through it, not try and use like some gimmicky way of getting past it, but just taking it slow and steady and using patience and making sure there's some slow but clear progression. So I think that may still make it quicker in the long run. Take my time. Get rid of the threats. Slowly, one step at a time. Then some clear... Then it... And then just go from there, I suppose. Where's the last... Dude, come on. It's actually been this guy lately who's being a lot slower than the others. Jadia. There'd also be no shame in leaving and resting over and over too. Yeah, true. Can do that too. Something to note, the door to Lummi is not right next to Cartag Point. It's like 1 cell to the rest of that, roughly. Yeah, I think that's what UESP said. It said, like, northwest. Never... Okay. Nah, it's better to run in recklessly, completely naked, and screaming at the top of your lungs. Embrace your Lord and Saviour. It will be fine. That's true. Why did I not think of that approach? And das Reth. Uh-oh.
Let's see what you're made of.
Let me just check the map so I can use it as a reference point. Oh, Alumbi is below the Kartag point. It's an island below the Kartag point. According to the map. Oh, come on, guys. There we go. It's always when the hammer guy gets involved that things speed up. When are we watching a Bioshock 10 Commandments? I've neither. I own the remastered edition, but I don't actually. I've not actually played beyond the I think the tutorial or like the starting point of Bioshock. But I really do need to play it because I've heard such good things about it. But yeah, isn't the car in theory, according to the UESP map? This is the Kartag. I think this is not the Kartag point. The Alumbi. There we go. Here it is. Come on, disciples. You can all make it here. 1, 2, 3. Where are the other 2? Surprisingly enough, even the cats made it. There's 4. You again, Jadia. Seriously? Oh, and you went around a different way. Well, you're all here. Alright. The same time we get to watch Can You Beat Leisure Suit Larry with the 10 Commandments. Have fun with the stream. Have heard middle school kids. Alright, see you later, Damien. Thanks for joining. Also, all the 6th house bases go really hard with their names. Alumbi, Carcass of the Saint, Kogarun, Bleeding Heart, etc. It's very true. So this one spot, yeah, we found it now. Oh, and also Contact Point is used for a Daedric quest and played a role in a couple quests in ESO too. Yeah, I do want to get back into ESO at some point, because I do really enjoy playing that game. I know there's just a lot of filler and like the combat is a little bit mindless, but I don't know, I just love exploring in that game. I love how big it feels. I love how everything is voice acted somehow, despite the sheer amount of content there is. Like, actually, the fact that they have full voice acting is a true achievement. Seriously. But, I don't know, the game just feels so immersive to play. Yeah, that was a fat chance, wasn't it? Alright, I have to kind of take these guys to an annoying spot where I don't really want them to be in order to... Actually, I think only 2 of them followed me. Aren't you guys just great with obstacles? See if I can quickly run in. Sweet. Oh, I'm not going to really be able to lure all of them out of this cave. I suppose I can. No, I can't, actually. I can only really lure them near the end of the cave. Let me just check the guide on where to go. Alright, so I need to make my way to the section called the Soul's Rattle, or whatever you call it. Okay, so I'm in the carcass of the saint. Find out what... Okay. There are 2 exits to Tainted Marrow in the southeast. And then Marrowite Spine in the southwest. Tainted Marrow contains a Daedra and some ash creatures. And then the other one also contains a Daedra. Oh, Tainted Marrow just leads to Marrowite Spine, so we want to avoid it. So the next one is Marrowite Spine, which then leads to Blackened Heart. Okay. Then Blackened Heart to Soul's Rattle. All paths lead right to the end. Yeah, I think there's just ones that... We want to take the ones that skip most of the sections, I'm guessing. Alright, so where I am... I want to go southwest, not southeast. East, west. But I'm guessing these paths don't lead anywhere. An ash slave that doesn't seem bothered by me. See, yeah, Marowak Spine. So this is the way I want to go. Oh, ash slaves aren't hostile. Okay. Or is that a glitch? Hang on a minute. How am I supposed to get my slaves back up here? Sorry, disciples. Okay, they can run up a path here, run up a path here, run up a path here. Kind of run... They can run up, but my gosh, that's going to be painful. The question is, can I... If I can get them high enough to be... Or if I can get them close enough to the door, in theory it should be okay. Alright, all you lot follow me. But yeah, it does look like a little bit... As long as you're close enough to the door, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I suppose. The question is that close enough to the door? But we'll find out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, all of you go in the water. Preferably don't. I mean, I suppose you didn't really take any fall damage, but... Why are you all going this way? The way out of the water is this way, capiche? You coming? Yeah, you're all coming. Come on, out you get. 1, 2, 3, 4... Come on, kitty. Figure out how to swim. Overcome your fear. That's it. There he is. Oh, an enemy's come. Stop, come to me. Well, that didn't last long. Well, dreamers aren't really threats in theory. Unless there are more powerful ones. But that was pretty easy. Oh, the Ash Slave is hostile to me now. Get out of the way, you stupid slave. Alright, would that have done AoE damage? That's a question. I don't know if they take damage from that. I think they will. Let me save here. I think I'll load another one again. Stupid what now? I think I misheard you. Ash Slaves? No. Or it's so small it's not a threat. But you still want to make all of them waste their magic because they swarm you in the next zones. Stupid what now? I didn't even think about what I said, Delta Wolf. I hope I didn't say anything too bad. Alright, so for now it's pretty weak. That's good to know. Ash Slaves or Ash Disciples? Nah, unfortunately they're not my disciples, so... You can't catch me. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh, but that one can. Gosh, that is horrifying. Rest. Already? I've got quite a bit of health. And besides the net, I've got one more day until the Sabbath. It's almost the Sabbath day, so I can rest on there. Yo, Gmo, good to see you. How are you doing today? Play it safe. Yeah, fair enough. Since it's almost the Sabbath day. Oh, leveled up. Anyway, yeah, you're right. I'll play it safe. Now, where'd the other one go? No, why have you got spell? Where'd the other guy go? The one with the wings. The one with wings seems to be gone. Anyway, play it safe. Bring them back over here. Some enemies. Ah, what the? You weren't here before. I'm loading that. That's BS. Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye out for that next time. Some enemies have inherent regen. That's annoying.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
You weren't even here. That's a Daedra, isn't it? It's pretty powerful. Very lucky that this skeleton is after me. Shoot. I think damage that guy, but you know what, we'll deal with it. Because that's a Daedra. If they've taken out a Daedra, we should deal with it. Oh wait, no, one of them died. Yeah, that was a Dremora Lord. Is that the cell reset? Okay, so that makes things a bit more... Does that mean we can't just go back and forth? Like, if we eliminate people in a cell, and when we leave, will it start over? Will we have to fight them again?
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Oh gosh. Okay, hopefully that shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, we're not dealing with all that. The cells reset every 7 in-game days. That's why the Bone Laws changed to a Dremora. Alright, so it's probably for the best that we actually hit the Sabbath day now rather than later. Most likely.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Okay, cool. Please don't notice us, bro. No, there's 2 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do what I did before and lure them all the way over here. Again, play it safe, don't rush. I need to wipe up. I know that it's due to save reset that I can wipe out their health, basically. Not wipe out their health, wipe out their magic. And we were just unlucky before. Alright, let's try this again. It's actually very lucky that we hit the Sabbath day. But it does mean, the Sabbath day does mean that we actually have 1 day less to work with. Normally this hasn't been an issue for you because you've been fighting enemies that are not generic spawns, but named NPCs. I see. Just keep jumping about. Is there anyone else in here? In fact, maybe I don't want to explore that right now. There is one more. One second. This guy's got a lot of spells. This guy's finally ran out. I think all of them have run out now. That breaks armor. Oh, shoot! Wait, what the... This guy. No! Do not cast a spell at them. Do not cast a spell at them. Stop looking at them. Shit. I think the cells reset when I come back, too. I'm literally stuck.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Okay, so what you should do is enter the other cell and leave to take care of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. If I lead the disciples all the way over here, and just go back and forth between the two doors, I'm basically depleting the magic of both sides. Where am I going? Sorry, I'm getting a bit lost. I've gone too far. That's why. This way, my disciples. What? Where? Oh, goodness me. I'm getting so lost. Sorry, I've completely lost the plot. That's all good. I remember where I am now. And this is the starting area. Move around to the right very quickly. Boom. I know what you mean about this being a pain. Now, let's lure everyone over here. Oh gosh, that's a Dremora Lord. I think. Yep. That's great. Oh hey, that's not so bad. It's much more like it. We got lucky with the draw. We can take him. Face me, bro. Slave versus slave. Although the Ash Zombie has just kind of lost it now. You good, bro? I might quickly get the others while he's not fighting back. I think I... Did I even go the right way? Yeah, I did. Now he's fighting back. Hopefully he didn't take too much damage. Guys! Get over here, you twats! Oh my gosh, they're annoying me. Alright, they're about to get him anyway. Bro. Oh, guys, 1 second. Sorry about that. Oh, I still have the combat music. Oops. Yeah, my bad. It's fine, I've saved anyway. Yeah, they're gonna call me back in a second. So I'll need to take it again in a moment, but I can play in the meantime. Apologies about this. Unfortunately, the call's not from Jesus. I wish it was. That would be cool.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Anyway, gosh, you're absolutely useless. You are even more bloody useless. You thought the stream had froze. Yeah, no, sorry. Oh yeah, I did post what was going on in the YouTube chat, but I hadn't posted it on Discord. My apologies. Yeah, I'll be taking it again just to warn you, but I don't know when that'll be. Whoa, they killed him already! Didn't even hesitate. Alright, well, clearly I can't just go in there like that. Oh, shoot, how am I gonna take on this guy? Hang on a minute. What if...
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
I just want to try something. Guys, in a straight line, please. Common sense. Alright, so I'm here. Let me just check the instructions again. So once I'm in Marak's spine... Okay, it doesn't say which one leads to Blackened Heart, so... If I get them to follow me this way... Okay, then I've got this guy to deal with. And these guys too. Alright, I gotta take the call, guys. Sorry. I'll be back soon. Alright, I'm back. That's sorted now. Shouldn't have to deal with it anymore. Where am I going? To the grave is where I'm going, clearly. Carcass of the Saint. Alright, there's this enemy here. Let's just see if I can drain his spells. Alright, you know what, let me try that again, but I do have a plan. The idea is that I'm gonna basically make it so that, what do you call it? If I can lure the enemies close to the door in another section, in theory, it dawns on me, not against the rules to get some torches or candles or such. In theory, if I lure them away, I might even be able to get the disciples through the doors without even having to face any of the enemies. Because facing a Dremora is a little bit unlucky, I won't lie. Just take them this way. Ugh, there's no door this way. We need a compilation of you calling the disciples slaves. That is funny. Where are you going? Move. Okay. You will need to move here faster. I'm gonna get double teamed over here. I need to get them literally as close to the door as I possibly can. Alright, save here. Get the heck out of here as fast as I possibly can. Without those spells, please. Dead end. Actually, I think this is the... Is this the right way? The right way back? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that it's not. Well, shoot. Okay. This way is. Carcass of the Saint. Boom. Move! For goodness sake! How unlucky is that? I literally dodged instantly. That one's easy enough. He had no fatigue. I see. Alright. I'm going to save here because that's good enough. And I'm going to try and drain that guy's health and then kill that guy with the disciples. Or, as it turns out, if I run fast enough, he just completely leaves me alone. So, what's that? Where am I? Okay, now, let's see if this strategy works. The key is running fast enough so the slaves... disciples! Disciples! Don't keep track of that, Delta Wolf. You hadn't heard anything. Let's see if they can just run fast enough to get through. So far, so good. Ah, shoot. Well, there's this guy. Are we being followed? That's the question. I actually think we're okay. No, we're not okay! Yeah, this plan will not work. At all. No, the plan was nothing, nobody. It's clearly not going to work. The plan was trying to lure every single enemy into the corner so we could skip them all together, but clearly it's not going to work. I'll go through all these streams and make a list. Alright, we really are going to have to go through a painful route. Problem is that Dramora's freaking OP.
Please,
Like, we actually got really unlucky with that cell. Actually, this isn't too bad. They're both melee already. Which means in theory, as long as they both attack me, it should be fine. Never mind. Turns out I was making a big fuss over nothing. Already got rid of the Dramora. Progress. Sweet. Gosh, it's been an hour and 15 minutes already. Definitely don't think this will be a one-stream cave. Almost definitely. But you never know. Anyway, that wasn't too bad at all. I was confused again because I was like, wait, is he trying to outrun the enemies with how slow the disciples are? It was optimistic. I get it. Alright, I knew you were there. I might just lure one more while we're at it. Hey, buddy. Okay, this one's not having it. Let me just load that last save because I didn't need to receive that spell. I'm just gonna go straight for that last guy because it'll be easier. Oh no. Beware, the last cell is the deadliest. The enemies swarm you hard and quick. Well, how in the heck am I supposed to do anything about that? I'll just get the disciples to follow me straight away. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? A little bit of nonsense, but we eventually killed a Dremora and a skeleton champion, so we've got a little bit of progress. Easy peasy. Basically, most of the foes will use melee, and you can let the magic explode and kill off the weaker ones. I didn't even know you could do that. Like, they have friendly fire? Didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I know in Oblivion it is, because I had to go through a painstaking process in order to actually beat one of the enemies. Well, like the final enemy, but other than that, I didn't know that. Normally it's not that helpful, but that works both ways. That's cool. Alright, let's drain the magic off this guy. Yo. Oof. Ow. This guy's not very aggressive. Never mind, I take it back. Did the Khajiit hack up a furball during the fight? No, he did not. Alright, I think we can take the guy. If he fights like that, we can take him. As long as I don't get down like that again, where I took a ton of damage. Because you get... I think all that damage was because I was on the ground, so... Let me just... I won't use the rest, because I want to use the rest as sparingly as possible now that I know that cells can reset. I think I need to use that sparingly, but I'll build up my fatigue at the very least. They only reset every 7 in-game days. Yeah, but if I heal... we might reach... If I heal too much, we could actually reach 7 in-game days. So that's just why I want to use it sparingly and not all the time. Why is combat triggering already? Okay, I don't think it's because an enemy's respawned. I think we're good. Oh, I think I might have confused you about cell resets. It doesn't happen all the time. It's only at fixed points. If you rest again, it won't reset again unless you disposed of the bodies of the enemies. Okay. That's good to know. There we go. Whoa. Stay away. Stop attacking them. Stop. Look at me, you stupid ash sleeper. Honestly. Alright, they're all still alive, thankfully.
Where are you going?
Not ash sleeper, ash slave or whatever it is. Do the Khajiit groom themselves? If they do, what do you do if you walk in on one doing that? Do you look away? Do you give a small cough? Or do you stare at them till they are done? I don't know. That's not a question. I wanted on to even... I don't know if that's a question I want to know the answer to. Let me load the save just so Dreamer isn't attacking them. Save there. Before I return, I might actually just see if the enemies are melee involved or if they've got really strong magic. If they're not that bad, I might just deal with them. You know, I'm going to jump ahead and just check which path goes to the right one. There's this one on the left, which goes to the Blackened Heart. I think the Blackened Heart is the one we actually want. Okay, yeah, it is Blackened Heart. Okay, nice. Now, in terms of who we're dealing with, it's actually not that bad. Assuming it's just that guy.
You're hardly a match for me. Come on, fight!
Sweet. Alright, we already got all... We're already at the next section, which I believe is the second to last cell. Let's just see what we have in store. And then I'll load again if they're all kind of annoying. In the Blackened Heart, let me just check when the direction is. There's going to be a Daedra in here, so... First, let's just see what's up ahead. Alright, that's fine. Come closer, bro. Oh, he's got spells. You guys coming? Bro, guys! Wow, one of them actually figured out how to freaking get to them. These guys are stupid. Alright, well, I'll bait him out of spells, but... My gosh, that was annoying. Anyway, I'll get the disciples. Why do I keep doing this? I swear I'm falling for it more ever since I know that Delta Wolf is listening in. Disciples. I'll leave the disciples in this room.
I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Anyway, they could have easily dealt with that guy if they didn't act so bloody stupid. Well, that is way harder. Sweet. I think he's already out of Magicka. I keep catching myself too, so I get you about the slave disciple thing. What slave disciple thing? They aren't slaves, they're just disciples. I'm joking. But yeah, it is pretty annoying. So hard, I need to catch myself sometimes. Alright, here we go. Attack. Shoot. Oh, that was unlucky. Thankfully, Hammer Guy has come to the rescue very quickly. And yes, I will rest after this one. Never mind. Gosh, it did more damage than I expected. Alright. I'll heal. You're right, I'll heal. If it's actually a case where their cells reset every 7 days, only if you haven't already killed them, then I'll rest. It's not that big a deal. According to Mimey, that's the case, so... Let's heal. It's seriously a jump in difficulty. Yeah. You were right. Felt like I might have been able to just about take that one had I not gone a little... Oh, wait, he's got spells again. That's just great. Okay, we're good. They didn't take any of the spells. Ran out. They do seem to run out of spells quite quickly, luckily. Because this one takes a lot of damage, though. Because this one's a tank. Yeah, no, never mind. I never would have gotten it. This guy's a complete tank. Alright, that's dealt with. Then, next time you enter a reset, enemies spawn based on... Oh, also what happened is that when you first enter a cell, all enemies, generic ones that is, spawn based on the minimum number of enemies that can spawn there. Then, next time you enter after a reset, enemies spawn based on your level. I see. Does that mean it's potentially worth going straight in and not exiting when I first enter a cell? That makes me wonder. Because if they're actually a lower level when I first enter... Guys, stop. Your dementia's starting to kick in. Here, I might be misunderstanding you. My apologies if I am. Caius! Not Caius. You look like Caius, though. Doesn't matter. The cells reset regardless. And for a place like Alumbi, you still have to walk back out, and thus you end up fighting twice the foes. I see. But I mean, if I do it... What if I do it for the final cell? Because if I do it for the final cell, if I just get it right first time round, I'm not going to be walking in there twice, am I? Obviously, for the cells like this one, I'm going to be walking back through, so I want to face the higher level enemies. But the ones like, if I go, the final one, actually, let me double check. The Soul's Rattle, if I go through the Soul's Rattle where Dagoth Gers is, and somehow get everything right there the first time, then in theory there won't be a second time. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, for goodness sake! So I just realised Marowak is the name of a Pokemon. And it's literally spelt exactly like it, I think. Alright, can you guys please stop following me through? I clearly need to drag you further away. All the way over here. No more nonsense now, please. Good. Thank you. thought for a second he was just going to be friendly towards me. So he already ran out of magicka. There's no way he's run already. Yep, same spelling. You know what's funny? Dagoth Gez can be the easiest thing to fight in here if you've gotten a high enough level gear. Oh, okay. But I'm not that high enough level, I'm guessing. Hey Brad, welcome to the stream. No worries. Don't know how long I'll be streaming for. Probably at least another half hour, so you're good. Don't worry. Been streaming quite a bit lately. There are just times where like I will stream once in a blue moon, and then when I feel like it, just stream back after back. There's no consistency to it. Of course he's using magic now. Okay, we're good. He's using melee now. I more mean in a regular playthrough, you'd be more than geared out enough. Like, if you're allowed to kill stuff with your armor and skull crusher, it would take only a few whacks. That is true, and I can just beeline past all the other enemies, so I wouldn't even have to worry. Oh gosh. No! Stop! Alright, you know what? This is taking so long that I think I'm just gonna let that happen. That was annoying though. If it's just the Dremora left, the Dremora tends to use melee attacks, so we might be okay. Which way's the Dremora? Is it this way? There he is. Wait, that's not... Is that a Dremora? Caius, can you stop going around the front? You keep doing that. You keep risking putting yourself in harm's way. I think that is the Dremora. Or Daedra. Not Dremora. Daedra. It's a golden saint. She has a Daedric tower shield. Ah, but isn't that stealing? I think that's stealing, unfortunately. Nothing, nobody. I don't think I can take it. Gosh, that looks tempting, though. What's the armor rating of my... 130 compared to 146. That doesn't sound like a massive difference, actually. I mean, pull it off her corpse and leave it there. Consider it a trophy to come back to. Wait, what do you mean? Doesn't seem much a difference anyway, to be fair. Oh, it's a rare drop, is it? Oh, so you want me to take it out and drop it on the floor just so the option's there in future. It's based off your heavy armor skill. I see. Alright. I'll drop it here. Just trying to think. Yeah, so there it is there. Just to say you've gotten one. Yeah, good point. What is, like, the drop rate of those? Let me actually double check. Because it paused midway, I just want to save again, just in case the save's messed up. Okay, she was the Daedric. So, now we got this freaking room. Okay, so, I am going to lead the followers away. Thing is, in the base game, Daedric Tower shields are not possible to find at all. They only have a chance to spawn on a Golden Saint, and only rarely. I see. Well, then I definitely couldn't use it, because I don't want to use items that are DLC based, if that makes sense. Gosh, so it's not common, and it's a drop from a specific... It's a rare drop, and it's only a drop from a specific enemy. Run back. The followers... This asshole went through with me, so... Anyway, I had to go in once anyway. Had some tough enemies anyway, but... Since the enemies respawn... I just had to make sure I triggered it, and then they can reset. Oh, it's not DLC. You're just saying you can't find them in the world or buy one. I see. I get you. Well, that is a cool find. Whoops. I don't think the spawn resets. That's the same enemy as before. Or maybe it's just luck that it happens to be the same enemy as before. Okay. Here we go. How am I going to do this? Daedric Tower Shield is all uniquely has the highest enchant power of every item in the game without mods. I see. So is it basically the most powerful shield in the game? Okay, no, that is different. So far it's just this guy on its own. Which is probably a good thing. Oh. That guy's also melee, so we're probably good. Okay, good. Shoot. Okay, I need to get you guys a certain distance away from the door. Move! 100% it is. You can attach a permanent Daedric summon to it, or like a 4 to 5 point health regen, which in Morrowind, that's massive. Spawns don't reset unless you kill them or didn't see them. Bit of a Schrodinger's cat type of deal. Isn't as most enchantment points. Well, that's pretty cool that I managed to get lucky with that. Shame it's absolutely useless for me right now, or like I'm not allowed to take it. And it's a shame I can't command this guy to take it as well, because if he took it, I'm not sinning if he's the one stealing, right? Okay, come on, I can survive this. I just realized I don't have health. Come on, guys. Shoot. Good. Okay, move back and forth. No! Come on. No! Okay, I'll heal. Probably should have just done that. Shoot. I need to move even further away. Which way did I even go? This way. I think the strongest summon you can attach is either Storm Atronach or Dremora Lord to the Daedric Tower shield. And I just say this all as a bit of info if you ever play us for fun. Yeah, that's fair. I did complete the game once. And I did enjoy it, but yeah, I never got that shield. So the fact that I've got it now is quite nice. Would have been nice when I actually had a use for it, but still, it's nice nonetheless. Heal. Okay, if 175 was the Sabbath day, then that means 182 is the next Sabbath day. And you earned it completely legit too. Like, you weren't even farming or using exploits. You genuinely found that through honest RNG. Yeah, you know what? I should maybe make sure it's included in the run. Like, just to show the audience that it's like, it's a kind of like, here you go, and a big middle finger to me because you can't use it. Ugh, great. I forgot I need to... That's so annoying. I need to drain all of their spells again. Okay. Note to self, always rest before going through the door to drain the magic. The spawn's completely changed. Let me just see what's further down. Let's get you all over here. Well, that's not good. Alright, I'll save here. Yeah, I got Daedric Tower Shield, Mr. Faith, which apparently is the best shield in the entire game. Without mods. Oh, for goodness sake! It reset the cell here, too! Good grief, I hate the mechanics in this game so freaking much. Like, come on, man! I'm so confused. So, in order to actually... So, once I kill the Golden Saint... Okay. Stop looking at them! Okay. I was a little bit lucky. One of them got attacked with a fireball, but I'm just going to have to accept it, because at this point it's just being stupid. Okay, so if I understand correctly, in the next cell, over here, I need to kill at least one creature for it to reset, right? Actually, a hunger is a lucky roll. It doesn't use any damaging magic. Okay, good. So I need to kill at least one enemy in this side. Correct, okay. Okay, that's done. So now I have to see what the actual cave will look like. Alright, I understand now, but my gosh, that is such an annoying mechanic. Like a really annoying mechanic. Why would they design it that way? That would just confuse the player so much. Okay, that was actually quite lucky. I didn't even mean to make them carry through with me. Except bloody Caius Knock It Off decided to do what he always does. Run in front of me so that he can get hit. Because he's such an idiot. These disciples, man. Oh, but as you can see, you did not get another spawn in this room. Wait, is that a bad thing then? Does that mean I need to kill another one? Or does that mean the spawn will stay the same? Like, what does that mean? Will I need to actually kill another one and spawn it again? Oh, I see. It was a RAM issue. I understand. It's interesting how it worked fine in other scenarios and just not this particular cave. It's a bit of a bizarre scenario. No, it's done. You won't get any other foes spawning in this room. Okay, that's good. So what we see is what we get. I'll take it. Mr. Caius knockoff. Stop going and... Caius! Stop! Man! He's doing it again! He won't stop doing that. So annoying. It's like he genuinely wants to go in harm's way. If he keeps doing this, someday I might just let him. Okay. So far, so good. I'm just going to see what's ahead. Okay, it's the ultimate goal of exploring this cave. Filled as usual with random ash creatures and dreamers, and at least one Daedra. It is the home of Dagoth Gers, a unique ash ghoul. I'm just going to see what's ahead. I'm aware I'm going too far ahead, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's him! What happened to this place being filled with enemies? That was it. We did it. Let me save quick. Nothing, nobody. What happened? I thought I was supposed to be hoarded with tons of enemies. That was the easiest room we had. It will when the cell resets. Congrats, you now have magic cancer. Alright, do I need to take the 6th house amulet? Is it a quest important one? I'm guessing not, actually. Also, my strength may not be full, nor my agility and everything else. However, according to the guide, And this might be a choice we have to make. There is a pair of heavy gauntlets. Enchanted oh no, that's magic, so I can't use that. No, I can't use magic. Can't use enchantments, that's using magic. Never mind. It gives 20 strength. So that was the only thing I was thinking. I could do that instead of having to cure myself to get past the next section. So you say the cell's gonna reset? But if I don't have to come here again, is that a big deal? Or is it one of the cells on the way back? Best gauntlets in the game. I see. You stupid man. Come through with me. Anyway, I'm really confused. And yep, but you're done here, so you can leave without issue. Well, that actually wasn't that bad. Turns out this was a one stream thing. We got a little bit lucky. But that was the easiest cell in the game. And also, it didn't even reset when I went back in. And I had to go back in to get my last... I mean, it might have done, because it did play some boss music. Anyway, I have a feeling the only enemies I really have to deal with is whatever remaining ones came here. When this cell reset. Because there probably will be enemies here. Let's just hope it's not that bad. That's not exactly great. This guy's just doing his own thing.
What was that?
I don't think he would have taken that much damage. And you know what? Jadio's been getting on my nerves. I admit I was kind of overplaying it because this is meant to be a test before the game really picks up soon. Oh, great. So I've not even got the hardest. We've still got even more harder stuff. I thought about making a joke when you caught Corpus, but honestly couldn't think of anything without sounding distasteful. Well, the Nothing Nobody says I have magic cancer, so I think that's a good enough joke. I've got to deal with this douchebag. Which, if I'm lucky, will drain all his magic on me before the others arrive. Nope. Okay, these guys are pissing me off. Magic cancer? Honestly, that's awful. Dagoth would at least want you to call it divine cancer. That's quite funny.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Wait, where'd the enemy go? He just wasn't here this time. This game, man, I don't understand it sometimes. Sometimes it helps me, sometimes it doesn't. But either way, there's just no enemy here. And now we should have safe passage from here on out. No, we have this guy. The heck, I thought we took care of everyone. No big deal. All 5 of you here. Yes, you are. That said, for the rest of the Corpus Cure quest, you can drop the disciples off somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. I'll drop them off at Balmora, I think. I'm genuinely glad this ended up being at least doable in one stream. Like, it was hard, but I think, like, it definitely was hard. Although, that said, it seems some enemies are spawning back, which is not great. But luckily, so far, it seems like enemies we can deal with. The only pain is that if there's going to be a... Dude, stop. Okay, there's definitely an enemy there. But hopefully their magicka drains quickly again. Yeah, hopefully, let's just... I'm not going to jinx anything. I'm going to stop trying to jinx it, because I'm going to wait until we're actually out of the woods. Because we're not out of the woods yet, as it turns out. Gosh, this guy's high damaging. Shoot, man. This guy hits hard. Come on, guys. Where'd you come from? Take him down, quick. He's weak. Jeez. Okay. I know they took some hits for me, but honestly, at this point, I just want to get through this quest. Otherwise, your goal is Caius, and then it's off to meet a 4,000-year-old wizard and his weird daughter-wife clones. I don't think I quite remember that, to be honest. Oh, gosh. I've got, like, no health. Okay, if I can just take him down quickly, please. Take him down! Come on! Hammer guy, hit him! Hit him, hammer guy. There we go. Jeez, I'm hanging by a thread. Can I heal? Is there still enemies in this area? I'm good, okay. Oh gosh, is it the Sabbath day? I can't actually check. Because that would have been quite a few days that passed. Oh gosh. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Jump through, hopefully followers come with. No. Why have all the cells reset? I don't get it. I'm so confused. Because they should have only reset like one time or something. I'm really confused by the system now. I really should have kept my mouth shut. We're almost there. It's fine. But man.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you...
If I rest... okay. If I rest for 52 hours, it might be the Sabbath day, so I don't know if I can actually afford to do that. I can just rest for a little bit. Let me just check if the enemy even spawns here, because it let me rest before. Okay, he does spawn. Let me just leave him to keep casting spells. Nope, he's figured it out. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'll heal. Okay, I admit this is a stumper, and I think this might be an Xbox thing, because this doesn't happen on PC. I see. Okay, so this wasn't expected for you either. I guess so many people are used to the PC version, and not many people have actually experimented with the Xbox version. Which is kind of funny.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Get on with it.
I'll just rest for 24 hours, so I know it's not the time of day. Good. Keep casting in that spot. Now I think he's already run out of spells by the looks of it, which is good. He runs out of spells quickly, though. Stop! 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 This stupid freaking beast decided to just go straight for them and not for me. Actually takes the piss a little bit. They're annoying me to no end.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
But it is due to RAM issue. Again, that was on the original Xbox. But it's worth noting you've rested since you were last in the cell. So that is probably the other part to it. Yeah. It's just annoying. Good, they're both baited to me. No, this one is baited to me, right? Good. Gosh, why are they taking so long to die? Okay, these guys are annoying. I'm just going to make the disciples go further away, so that way I can just make sure the enemies are coming towards me. And then eventually the disciples follow behind, because they are getting on my nerves. And it's getting on my nerves how the enemies are aggroing towards the disciples. Like, in theory, they should auto-face me if I'm close enough. But they're not. Which is really annoying.
I will, but don't take too much time.
Before I lose.
Anyway, at the same time, it looks like the weird kinks of the Xbox gave me somewhat of an advantage in that final section too, so if this is the price I have to pay as a result, I'll take it.
See what you're made of.
Oh shoot, I don't want that to happen. Ah! That was my bad. We're almost done. If I make it to the next section, there should just be that one enemy, hopefully. Because I think the rest of the enemies that spawn are in other sections. Hopefully. And I just need to go straight to the exit. Hmm. Are there actually any actual effects of corpus worsening, by the way?
You make this too easy.
So where'd the other guy go? He's not even here. Oh, he is. He's just being slow. Gosh, they better kill this guy in time. Good, they did. Thank you. Now we can face them one at a time. No, you are not. Fight me, you stupid thing. Good. That's what I want to see. Yes, it boosts 2 of your attributes while damaging 2 others. It's not random. I see. Ah, okay, that's that dealt with finally. You know, originally Corpus was supposed to kill you, but the devs didn't do it because it could take people a while to get it cured. Yeah, I think that was probably the best route. Putting a time limit and just making the user panic. Like, it would probably just put them off the game entirely. Okay, yeah. I'll need to go in here by myself. You can actually do some rather amusing shenanigans, but that require a long discussion involving corpus, vampirism, and lots of magic. I don't even question it at this point. Oof. That's not what I want. Okay, magic's gone. I think. Oh, but I don't think I have enough health. Whoa, where are you going? I am not dealing with this bullcrap. I cannot. It literally reloads the cell again once I come back. Come on. Shenanigans? Oh, he's probably talking about using corpus and vampirism to give yourself insanely high attributes. Ah, I see. This game is beautifully broken. Alright, I'm literally just gonna have to go with this attempt, you know? I'll heal myself a little bit, but I'm just gonna have to go with this attempt. Take what damage I can take. Hope it doesn't badly affect the followers too much, because I'm not dealing with the nonsense that it gives you when it spawns other enemies in the game again. You know what I could do, actually? If I just go right by the door and quickly travel back and forth while it's casting spells, it means that it won't matter if there's other enemies spawning in this cell, so I'll just do that.
You don't deserve
See what
to
you're
live.
made of.
They did take some damage, though, so that didn't go well. I'm so done with this cave. It's really annoying. I am just grateful that the final section didn't turn out to be too bad, but they need to stop with this respawning nonsense. It's really annoying. My gosh. For all I know, this could have been ended up a lot worse had I gotten more unlucky. But thank goodness that wasn't the case. Okay. Come on. You can deal with him. Hammer guy's being annoying by doing weird, stupid spells. We need your damage. Okay. That'll freaking do. Wait, where's the bloody Khajiit? Hang on. Oh, it's gonna respawn again, isn't it, when I go out and back in? The freaking Khajiit hasn't followed us. That bloody Khajiit! Oh. You! Get over here! So sick of that freaking cat. Man, this game. That's fine. This is a good run overall. It's just a frustrating little bit. Okay. We need Hammer Guy to step up. Stop using that spell. Take him down with your hammer. We're good. Okay, that's all 5 of them. But good gosh, this game is insane. That cave. Thank goodness, like, we've kind of saved ourselves from a lot of it. Now, hopefully, touch wood, there should be no more enemies at least blocking our path to exit. Never mind. We can deal with this guy, hopefully. Could have been worse, honestly. The cat did a little teabag there. I don't know if you saw it. I'm gonna clip that. And this is just the beginning. You're gonna hate Red Mountain. Oh, please don't tell me it gets worse. Please don't tell me it gets even worse. Is there any hope in Red Mountain? Red Mountain is the place where we eventually find Dagoth right? But where we have to kill some guys to get all the tools needed to kill him, right? Now, hopefully all of them will travel with me. just one of them did. Alright, let me leave you over here. Just so you're safe. I told you there'd be a problem with that spawn point, but the fact that there's one that followed me proves there's hope. Of all of them, it was this annoying guy who keeps lagging behind when running with us. Alright, all of you follow me. Thankfully, no enemies spawn in that hallway there. Well, the tough part, there won't be the enemies. It'll be getting around. I see. Okay. Guys, come on, get out. Good, okay. I really hope getting these guys out won't be a pain. This is what I was trying to tell you before. It's kind of painful getting them up. They are getting up, which is something. Stay still. Now, if they just stay still, hopefully some of them can travel through. Nope. Come on. Oh my gosh, they're freaking useless. I don't know, it's what Nothing Nobody said, Mimey. Mimey's asking the question about getting around. You, where are you going? Okay. Climb up with me. Please. And stop being a brat. You're literally all useless. This is what I tried to warn you about, Nothing Nobody. This part. How on earth am I supposed to get these guys out? Okay, if just one of them can make it up without falling, I'll stand here. Don't go there. Okay, just stay standing there. Nope, not gonna work. Still not close enough. They need to get even closer. He fell in anyway. Where'd he go? Are they all here? Yeah, he's here. Some of you, man. You know, that might be close enough. They can lav. What do you mean, lav? Don't know what that means. Let me save here. Yeah, guess not. But the fact that one of them made it means that in theory we can get them all across. As long as they don't do that. How on earth did one of them even make it in the first place? I meant to say they could leave, but no, it wasn't close enough. Yeah. Or it might be actually fell into the water by the time I actually got to the entrance, but... Good. Okay. Progress. And Hammer Guy is the guy we especially need. If I get too frustrated, I might as well just abandon the rest of these guys out of frustration. What are you doing? You had one job. You were here. Why did you walk to the side? If I can get up without him falling off, he might just be close enough. Stop! Oh my gosh, this... He literally just decided to run down and have like a spasm for no reason, that's why. Because he's an idiot. This game. I'm going to grow grey hair by the time I finish this run. Not because I got old, but due to stress. You know, in my family generation, we grow grey hair very early. Alright. Don't mess about. Please. This guy can't do anything. It's like he runs up and he's like, nope, I meant to run off the edge. I have kind of a plan with getting him up, sort of. But I don't know how to do it with the rest of them. Oh gosh, did I just overwrite that save? I meant to load. Flip's sake. I accidentally overwrote the save. I'm a moron. Alright, climb up here. Now. Really not that smart, are you? We completely underestimated how much of a problem this would be. If I had to do it, I could afford to get rid of some of these guys, which I kind of don't want to. They've come this far, but Hammer Guy, we just absolutely cannot afford to lose. At all. Like, at all. He is a must. Walk up. Let me just load the save where they were all with me. Pardon me. This path outside is the true boss. Yeah, this was the real challenge we were warned of. The problem was we had too easy of a path. Also, yeah, sorry, I did fart. Yeah, we had too easy of a path to beating this cave, and now it's punishing us by making us not even able to get the followers out. Somehow one of them got up first time round. I genuinely have no idea how. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally loaded to a save, deleted the previous save. where this guy actually successfully got up. Which is a bit dumb. Oh well. It's not like he's particularly valuable, he's just annoying. Okay, let me just get up here and see. Oh. What? Oh my gosh. Every single one of them, except Hammer Guy, made it. What kind of smack in the face is that? But that is also good, because in theory, we could maybe use the whole waiting thing to help him get up. So, it's something. That was very lucky. Do you need to stop? Because I feel like you might be getting a little bit too frustrated. Don't worry, nothing, nobody. This is nothing new. Like, I'm sure you've seen me on previous runs when I'm like this. It's just the nature of the game. Don't worry about me. I can have heightened emotions sometimes. It's, but, you know, don't worry about my tone too much. I promise I'm okay. You know, I'm just... Sometimes when I voice, because I have autism, I can have kind of heightened emotions, but it doesn't always represent how truly angry I am. Sometimes just having an exaggerated reaction is cathartic and it just helps. Oh damn, that was insanely lucky. Yeah, that was very, very lucky. But also unlucky that we didn't get this guy, but in theory, he might be easier than the others if we could maybe get him to a certain point and tell him to wait. We'll see. Let's just get him up. Ugh, bro. Really? We'll get him up, I believe. Can make this a bit easier for Taran. Talk to him and tell him to wait, then tell him to follow. That can reset AI script. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I was kind of thinking of making him stand on a certain point, so I can at least get to the door before he runs off. Because it might already be close enough. The reason it might not be working before is just simply because he's not, he runs off before I can even get to the door. Okay, he's stuck here for some reason, so I'm just going to load the save. But yeah, you might be right. It might reset his AI script. I mean, I think when they walk right up to you, it kind of resets their AI script anyway. Or at least their pathing, so... okay. We're almost here. Or I could do this. Nope. This way. This way. Good. So thankfully a little bit of a gap that I can use. There we go. That was a nice technique. Here's what I'm going to try first. Wait here. Question is, can I talk to him from up here? No, I can't. Never mind. Okay. Just get him to come with us. See if that... Okay, that's actually working really well. Now. Jump, run to the door. Boom. There we go. Bro, do not ruin this for me. Wow, for once, Hammer Guy's the only one attacking, but that's fine. Guys, why are you so... Why are you guys always attracting trouble? Anyway, we did it. We actually did it somehow. We completed the cave, and eventually we overcame a challenge of getting them out too. Somehow got lucky, and got 4 of the 5 of them just out in one fell swoop. And then this guy, due to the waiting thing, we were able to get him out. That was a good suggestion, nothing nobody. Cliff Racer, of course one had to spawn. Yeah, it's like it was one final FU. Just one final FU to me. Gosh, they ended up taking 2... We literally reached the end of the dungeon and completed the challenge in about 2 hours and 5 minutes. It took us 35 minutes to get out. Just goes to show, even the smallest things in this game, due to the nature of the challenge, can just be a massive time sink. It's genuinely insane. Anyway, I actually do want to try and just get safely to Margan. I know it's been a long stream, but you know what? I don't have anything else to do. Actually, you know what? Yeah, how long will it take? Where's Margan again? Oh, Narmok is literally over here, so... Not Margan, Narmok, that's what I meant. Sky an enemy?
Leave me.
No, we're good. That's good to know. Yeah, we're basically at Narmok.
Bothersome creature.
This freaking cat, bro. God.
Victory is at hand.
I'm not going to save there. I'm going to load. But I have good news for you. Alright, let's hear it. I need some good news. Yeah, I didn't realize how close this place actually was to Narmok. I don't even know why it used that other point, because it wasn't even helpful. It should have just told us to go literally west. Or slightly north, or whatever. Yeah, slightly north, because it was literally so close. Please, all of you... Okay, a cliff racer. I know how to get these guys across. Their pathing will get fixed if a cliff racer comes to attack me. Hopefully. Of course the cat is freaking stuck in the exact same spot. What am I going to do with this? Okay, he's figured it out eventually. Thank you. Get over here. By the one true God, we actually got everyone out. I know, it is insane. This run was actually alright overall, because to be honest, I didn't even think we'd get the cave done in one stream, so... Honestly, the fact that we did make such good progress is kind of a miracle. We should take our blessings. Because it has been mostly sunshine and rainbows. There's just a few hitches here and there. Anyway, sorry guys if the way I get frustrated concerns you, but please don't worry about it. If you hear me, like, with a very kind of loud voice or annoyed tone, don't take it personally. It's just, with my autism and stuff, it can cause... The thing about autism is that we have basically two emotions. Like, if you're happy or angry, you'll see, like, an accelerated version of that angriness or happiness. And there's literally no in between. You'll not often hear, like, a kind of middle ground. If I'm annoyed about something, it will normally go to the complete extreme, rather than showing, like, a more nuanced version. That's just how it affects me. It doesn't necessarily affect everyone that way, but that's just how it works with me. But oftentimes I can just look like I'm, like, literally at my wit's end, when in reality, I've still got some tolerance in me. It's just a little side effect of the disorder, if that makes sense. I've had it described as being 0 or 1, binary, 0% or 100%, nothing in the middle. Exactly, that's a very good way of putting it. It's exactly how I'd put it. Like, at least for me, the biggest struggle is just showing a nuanced version of an emotion. It's not that I completely can't, it's just naturally when I'm not thinking too much about it, it's just hard to... Ugh, this freaking cat. I need to get him out of the boat. Fine, you can swim if you want to. If that's what works for you, just please get out of the water if you can figure it out. What enemy is after us? What the heck is going on? Oh, shoot, for goodness sake. Ugh, I do not have time for this nonsense. Come on, guys, we literally made it. All I'm asking is for you to just literally behave. Autistic people can have bad cases of resting B faces because of that lack of emotional nuance. That is very true. People have literally looked at my face and, like, thought I'd look really, really pissed off. When in reality, it's just like, that's just how my face looks when I kind of just don't really have any energy to show much on my face, or just don't have anything to show. I can often look really annoyed, but that's not the case at all.
Keep moving, scum.
And yeah, again, it's not to say that all autistic people are that way. Some of them don't have those issues at all, and have different issues to me as well. It's not always the case, but it is a commonality amongst some people with autism, and in my case, that's what it is with me. Obviously, it is a spectrum. I just happen to be on that particular part of it. Or sound annoyed, angry, even if your actual emotional state is neutral. Brad says, my face just looks neutral. Not angry or sad or happy. Not RBF. I'm not sure what RBF means. But yeah, fair. Yeah, I think that I'm affected in that way too. Like, I can often sound kind of passive-aggressive. Or just really annoyed. and people don't realize that's just how I sound. Which, like, you know, it's not necessarily their fault. Like, I wouldn't blame them.
Precious, so make it quick.
Anyway, I'm trying to see if I got all of them. I did get all of them, thankfully, before they tried to give me nonsense and fight a creature out of nowhere. Thank goodness. But yeah, for me it's like, people can often misinterpret how I come across, and to some extent, like, that's okay. It's alright that people... I think one thing is that it's alright that people misunderstand and maybe mistake me, because it's like, it's normal. That's just how it is. People aren't born with this sort of understanding. Certain people take... It's not exactly an easy thing to grasp for people who are more neurotypical. It's like, you know, you have to show patience to those sort of people and not assume that they're just gonna get it. Ugh, this freaking cat. I don't get this cat, that's one thing I don't get. How come you keep going to Cool? Because Cool takes me to, yeah, you know what, I can travel somewhere else. I will just travel the other route, just so I can stop this pain. But Cool takes me to Aldrune. And then Aldrune to Balmora. Quickly. Take this guy.
Speak, traveler.
I mean, where does Hello Oad? I guess I could go do Hello Oad. As someone with the tism, it's true. I've never heard of someone refer to it as the tism, but I might start using that. That sounds quite funny.
Now, where did I put that?
Okay, yeah, this was an easier route, much easier. Although that said, there is going to be the issue of getting them out of the
What do you
boat.
want?
Because this place isn't exactly the most simple either. Alright, let's see. But yeah, it's good to see someone else with autism. Like, obviously not alone. There's lots of people, plenty of undiagnosed people too, who are actually autistic. Especially because so many people can't afford to actually get diagnosed. I don't believe in that whole thing that, like, everyone is on the spectrum or has a little bit of autism. That's just not true at all. You either have it or you don't. But I do believe there are so many people who are undiagnosed. For goodness sake. Okay, no, I don't like this place either. It's arguably even worse. I'm just going to try and get them out of Cool, because I think it'll be a little bit easier. The only one that's giving me a hard time is that stupid cat. My best friend was recently tested, and he himself is autistic. And he's an adult. Yeah, I know someone like that who was diagnosed very late as well. I kind of saw it coming, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Another thing about us is that we instantly know if someone has autism. We will know, like, at least for me, I'd say it's mostly among males, maybe sometimes female, but with females it's like a whole different case as well, in terms of what determines if they have autism. It can be quite different. But yes, that's the thing about us. We can kind of instantly tell when someone has autism, even if they're not diagnosed with it. This cat is literally not moving. Okay, blimey. Can we please have the cat behave itself? I personally want to make sure that this cat never eats tuna again. Is that not all the enemies? The amount of fish in this water, bro. Are you all here? Why are you going underneath the wood that is blocking you from literally going anywhere? Wait, that's a guard. It's not even one of my own. Well, if he wants to do that, he can if he wants to. Okay, that's 3. Where's the other 2? You two. Follow me. Oh my gosh. How many fish do we need? Again, guys. Heightened emotions. Don't be concerned. But yeah, what was I saying? We can literally see and tell when someone else is autistic. Like, we can just tell. And that's just the thing. Like, I know someone who hadn't even been tested for autism, but he said he's planning to get a diagnosis of it. But I already figured out he was autistic before he even mentioned it to me. And it's not a bad thing. Like, it's just... And it's like if someone who wasn't autistic spoke to them, they wouldn't have guessed a thing. But we just notice it. Even if they don't even have the same tendencies as us, we can kind of tell.
What do you want?
Where on earth are they all? I'm gonna come over here and all of you are... My gosh. I think I might be convinced that I'm in hell. I don't think I'm at... I think I already failed the test and I went to hell. Okay, they're coming out. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Oh. You can tell with only girls in real life. She refuses to get tested, but you can tell. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. It is kind of hard because some people just don't like the stigma of it. Like... And it is a sensitive topic. Like, it's one of those things where you can't just say to them, like, oh, maybe you should consider getting diagnosed, because... And I don't feel offended by this, but there are still people who are like, if you tell them that, like, maybe they should get diagnosed for autism, they'll get offended by it, and be like, you think there's something wrong with me? And they don't even realise they're saying there's something wrong with you in the process, but, like... It's just one of those things where, like, you know, there's still that kind of stigma around it, where they don't want to be seen as being that, if that makes sense.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
But honestly, it's like, I think more people just need to understand it's not a bad thing, it's just there to help them. Like, obviously, there are objectively things about being autistic that I would not want. But, you know, it comes with its pros and cons. There are things I don't like about it, but there are things I appreciate about it. I don't believe in that whole thing where people say, yeah. Unfortunately, far too many people treat mental health issues as some sort of death sentence or a sign of weakness, or that something is wrong with them. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Yeah, I'm definitely not one of those people that thinks like, oh, autism is a superpower. Like, and I think TV shows often try to kind of condescendingly show it off as something that's like a crazy skill, like, oh, it makes you really good at maths, and it makes you really good at this, and really good at that. And sometimes that's true. I think I was somewhat good at maths. I'm not really anymore. But it's just not, it doesn't really work like that. It's not a superpower. It's one of those things where it's like, you should be seen as normal, like anyone else. You shouldn't be seen as, like, less than anyone else, but you shouldn't also be put on some kind of fake pedestal just to make your, to try and convince people that you feel better and try and get one over when they, like, it's really, it's like kind of overcompensating in a sense. God punishes you by calling them slaves, by giving them one collective brain cell. Don't even get me started on the anti-vaxxers and how they think on autism. And how they think... Yeah, I heard about that. Inspiration porn is the phrase you want. Inspiration porn? I've not heard that term. Let me think of that. Inspiration porn is the objectification of people with disabilities as inspirations to able-bodied people on the basis of their life circumstances. My gosh, that is such a good definition. That is such a good term. I like that term a lot. Yeah, I just looked it up. That's actually really... That basically sums it up perfectly. Like, I think so many people try to... There's people who, like, still stigmatize it as something less. Like, and they'll say, like, oh, vaccines are giving my children autism. Sorry, it's hard not to laugh saying that out loud. But vaccinations are giving my children autism. And then, like, yeah, just other stuff. There's even this one video where, like, it was a cultish church where... Yeah, I'll end the stream soon. We're basically done. I'm just going on a tangent now. I'm just interested in the discussion. But there's this one video where... Literally, it's a church, and it's unironic. There's this guy who shows up. It's one of those cultish church where they take the demon out of you. And, like, there's just this guy who says, my child has autism and he has, like, no brains at all. And then the lady's just like, God is taking the brains out of you right... No, taking the autism out of your child right now. And the crowd is cheering, and he's just, like, having a fake spasm on the ground. Like, God has successfully taken away the autism out of the child. It's so funny. But it's like, it's like, there's two extremes. There's people who think that autism is some kind of end-of-life sentence for their child. And then there's people that put autism on a pedestal, or inspiration porn, as you call it. But yeah. My mum and dad are still anti-vax. Dad more recently as of COVID. The only thing giving my kids tism is Sonic. Joking. That is funny. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I know people who have, like, they're not anti-vax, but are just against the COVID vaccine. And I think with that whole argument, I don't know about it myself, but I think it's one of those things where I consider that a little bit separate to anti-vaxxers in that sense, where it's like there might be some merit to the argument, but I have not properly looked into it, and I don't care enough. I mean, at the end of the day, the anti-vaxxers would rather have a dead child than a live one who's autistic. It is true. Yep. Like, I don't know. People are mental sometimes. Either way, it's just like, takeaway is just treat people like, don't put autistic people on a pedestal. Don't treat them like they're nothing either. Just kind of treat them like normal people. Like, you don't need to treat them as more. You don't need to go bowing at their feet to make them feel okay. Like, and it's okay if you get things wrong too. Like, don't worry if you use the wrong term or, you know, something like it's, for example, apparently you're not allowed to call an autistic person, you're not allowed to call it a disability, where I just think that's silly. Personally, I think it's just an accurate description of what it is. Like, at the end of the day, it limits you in some ways. It still helps you in other ways, but it does limit you in some ways. It causes some kind of disadvantage. In our case, like a societal disadvantage, more so because of how society treats it. But yeah, don't treat them like they're nobody or nothing, in a way, basically. I just saw the pun. I just got that. Yeah, it's just, I think it's fine, like, don't worry about the offensive terms. I think some people, you know, its general rule of thumb is, like, assume ignorance rather than malice, if that makes sense. I think I've heard that term before. I'd say that's a good term. Also, it's the Sabbath day, so I'm going to rest for 24 hours. I farted again, sorry. Okay, it's quite a nice discussion. It's like, it's a topic I'm fairly passionate about, but, you know, it's one of those things where I'm open to discussing it. Generally, I'm not offended by people who have, you know, said things to me about it, because generally they just want to know better. There was even one guy who's doing a psychology degree who I told I had autism, and his question was, "Oh, are you better now?" It's like, you'd be surprised the sort of people that know so little on it. At the end of the day, the oh no, you've said that already. Never mind. I saw you typing. I thought you wrote something different. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now, or I never will. But this has been a good stream. It's been more than 3 hours now, but we're back in Balmora. Everyone made it, all 5 of them, somehow. I don't know how much health they have left. They might be at their wit's end, but we don't know. Either way, no one's died yet. We've somehow got this far. So, on that note, thank you to everyone for joining this stream. Hope you have a good rest of your day, or night, or wherever it is in your time zone. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.